Oh, we're in for a treat. Oh, God, same day and part two is out. Well, obviously not for you, but for me it is. Hello, everyone, and welcome to part two of Case Shadows. Um, yeah, um, at the point of recording, I don't know if it is already been set up, but a link will be in the description of Sowhart's new um area where he's putting the story, because on the website that he was using limited the characters that he could put. So yeah, he's moved to Wattpad as far as I know at the time of recording, and what he told me. So yeah, um, a link will be in the description to Wattpad if he is on Wattpad. Or so yeah. Let's get started. Welcome to part two information. Let's begin. Don't you? All kinds of questions were flowing through my mind. How could that shadow in the picture look like me? Was it some kind of illusion? A lot of questions will go unanswered, I feel. Oh yeah, sorry if I butcher. Liam, are you okay, buddy? You look a little drained. Huh? What? What? It looks like me. Let me take a look at that photo. I inspected the photo from top to bottom, but I couldn't see the shadow in question. Adam, I don't see anything on this picture at all. I was slightly confused, and yet I felt a bit strange saying that. Really? There isn't anything I can do to explain that, nor do I have many files on record to relate to this case. Best chance to find out anything is to... I instantly cut Adam off and replied with me saying, find the survivors and figure out what the hell is going on here? Yes, you read my mind. Let's get out of here. Nailed it. Nailed it. Outside. Damn it, Chair, shut up. We started by overlooking the village Adam was currently staying in, which was marked as the centre of where the attacks started. It was odd to think that there wasn't any police makings to prevent people entering the area. Considering how our last few cases went, a lot of new questions flooded into my head. Don't you think the police force would have bordered out this area by now if this area was a threat to people in terms of the attack rather? Yeah, sorry for butchering. Yes, but you are forgetting that hardly anyone would believe this case. Only us two, and hopefully the help of the two survivors, can possibly solve this. Clearly I had forgotten that everyone would have turned down the case. I guess you were right. This place feels quite quiet and peaceful. Reminds me of home. You haven't seen your parents in a long time, have you, Liam? What with all the travelling you have done, I guess I can say the same for myself. Wasn't your grandfather an elite detective in his day? Yeah, I remember all the times when he would go on about all the cases he had solved. Typical cases, though. Which strived me to become a detective. I looked up to him. While I was thinking of those times, Adam had stopped dead in his tracks for a brief moment. Hold up, Liam. This here is where I was attacked a few nights back. I was simply walking home by myself, and I suddenly heard noises coming from around me. Out the corner of my eye, when I looked around, I saw something move behind that tree there. Adam pointed at a rather tall-looking tree that, in a way, felt out of place for some reason, but really it wasn't of any significance to anything in relation. I just thought, I'm guessing since this case was most likely turned down by the people who had reported the happenings, right? Yeah, what's your point? Well, I'm also guessing you were the only one who took upon this case because of our past oddness in our cases. Precisely. So if we went back to that office HQ place, I'm not too familiar with the area, so I have no clue what it is called, but couldn't we go there to find who reported one of the happenings and locate them that way? Probably. Liam, you're a genius. Why didn't I think of that? There isn't much here anyway except for this area. Here. We should probably mark this area as a somewhat area of inspection. Just doing my job, and yes, I agree. We can do that later after doing some recon. At the HQ. It took us a while to get to the HQ, and we found it to be locked for the evening. Damn it, why is this place closed? It's a darn HQ of importance and stuff. Ugh, how are we supposed to get in now? The words that aren't there are starting to appear. Simple, we break in. Liam, we can't break in. It's a huge HQ. It's a huge HQ. Place thing as you describe. I could get fired. You only live once. I cleverly said walking up to a what looked like a ventilation shaft. I thought you said you were going to break away from the HQ to form your own unit. Oh, well, I take my points back now then. I guess we can use that ventilation shaft to get in, and knowing me, I have some tricks up my sleeve. Adam pulled out a mini multi-tool item that he himself invented. He's been using that ever since, and was rather handy on our other cases. He whipped out a small wrench type tool and unscrewed the bolts that were on the vent shaft. Abracadabra! Abracadabra! Alakazam! What other tricks do you have up your sleeve? Or have I seen them all? Aha, I'm smart. Adam always has something up his sleeves. His last trick was tiny tranquilizer darts used for tight situations for the sword. Pretty impressive, I might add. Haha. Maybe or maybe not. Now, I'm pretty sure that this vent leads into the main lobby room inside. I know this because ventilation isn't too great in that room, so the managers had to get a vent installed on the outside ground as well. I guess it's perfect for this moment. With a smile of his fake like, he just cracked a big whopping case that lasted years. Adam crawled right into the vent, hoping his plan was a success. It will be a success. So, you okay there, Adam? I heard nothing. Adam? Buddy? You okay? Again, nothing. What seemed like forever, I was a little bit worried that Adam was... There's a fucking bug on my bloody mic. Get away, you bastard. Seemed like forever. I was a little bit worried that Adam was either hurt or in some peril. Oh God, I've heard nothing from... I looked up at the window to see Adam knocking on it to direct me to him. See, it worked. Adam muffled, which I could just about make out from outside. Now you get through. Yeah, now you get through. Don't worry, it's not far. Okay, here goes nothing. Inside. I don't think anyone has used this room in a long time. It seems rather dusty and unclean, but the main lobby should just be through that door over there. Let's hope that the elevator still is functioning. Adam walked towards the door, but before he opened it, he turned back to me. Liam, you wait here a moment. I'll go check the elevator and you can inspect this room. I feel that there might be something of value to helping us on this case. That was a bit ominous. Alrighty, I'll get to looking. He seems very sure of himself. Good. See you in a moment. Upon inspection of this small room, I wouldn't be surprised if he was leading them astray. Small room, I couldn't really find anything that could help us with this case. The one that stuck me was a book on one of the shelves. I've seen this book before. It's a diary. Why would a diary be here? And more importantly, why does it look exactly the same as the diary I found in my last case? I muttered to myself in somewhat confusion. Clearly this couldn't be the exact same diary from my previous case. I was in a whole different country. It's silly. Maybe I will take this just in case, but what are the chances of it being of any use? Not a clue though. I left the room into the main lobby to meet back up with Adam. Not much was for use. Not much was for use was in there, except this. I showed the diary back to Adam, who he then changed to a bit of a weird and confused face. Isn't that diary from our last case, or a similar one? No idea, but I thought it might being my keyword there, might be of use. You never know, really. So, is the elevator working? Probably. Yes. Yeah, it is, and I just called for it a while ago. Ding. Please mind the doors. Oh, it echoed in the lobby. Seems the lift had arrived. I've never heard of a talking elevator. In I go. You coming in or what, Liam? Oh, hold on, what are you doing? There we are. I stood there for a brief moment and then looked at the stairs. I hate elevators after reading about people getting trapped in them and nearly dying. Well, I never knew you could die in them. I mean, I knew you could get trapped. Oh, God, added to the fear of it. Oh, I think I'll take the stairs. I need a good workout. I'll meet you at the top. I said that with a slight worry in my voice. Fine by me then. See you at the top, buddy. After walking up to the halfway point, I was getting tired. Why did this place need so many damn floors? I now regretted not taking the elevator despite my slight worry about potentially being trapped in one. Where the hell is he? It's been a good 5 minutes. Oh, there you are. Took you long enough. The elevator was fine. Yeah, I probably should have come with you. This place feels weird when it's empty. Looking around the empty building, it was really quiet. Wasn't expecting it to be like this at all. Damn it, chair. I never really thought of that. I agree, it is rather weird. Anyways, Jesus, my office is over here. I left a few files in here to do with the reports. Adam showed me to his office. He had a nice room all to himself with a large window that overlooked the village and the city area that was next to the village. The hill area that surrounded the village, you could see right past it and all the way to the next country. County? Hold on. I think I'm going stupid. Silly Lala. Let Google Translate speak to me. Hold on. Yep, country. Once again, my stupidity at its finest. Nice, isn't it? Adam asked, being a little show off. I can't believe I'm that stupid. At least you get an office. I had to use the other places as my office. Mainly a room where I live at the time. Anyways, let's take a look at these files. We searched through almost a pile of reports and files to find the ones we needed. Oh, here it is. Says here a girl named Skylar. Skylar! And you have no idea what I'm talking about. You didn't think they would be in here. Reported an attack on her and her friend, Jason. Of course. Did he live? Reported a good few weeks ago. This case has been going on for a while, it seems. Yeah, I've had no luck on this one by myself. What we absolutely, what we absolutely have no help whatsoever. There we are. I knew I was reading wrong. I was going crazy, but you are here to help now. I guess Skylar and Jason are the two survivors. Well, that's a surprise. A name with Jason is a survivor. There isn't anything extra on. There isn't any extra files. Why was I going to say on files? Jesus. On the fact that they were found dead or anything. Adam continued to look through the files and records and pulled out another record. Here's the records of those who were murdered. I read out the record which said, September 1st, 1992. Emily Oscar was found dead with a note pinned to her jacket. Never turn on the lights. Written in dark red, almost like blood. Well, fuck. That's something. Well, I guess we now know one of the people who were murdered. Not sure about the other. Seems the information has been smudged out. I can't read it. Okay, Liam. So we have figured... Okay, Liam. So we have figured out the two survivors and one of the people who were murdered. We also now know the address of where Skylar reported the attack from. Oh, if Skylar is a seductress, then I am going to be worried. Liam, have you been reading my mind? Well, actually, shit, never mind. Something entirely different and no one knows. So, logically, we should check that address and try to talk to this Skylar person to find out what happened. And maybe we can shed some light on this case. I see what you did there, Adam. Let's roll. Oh, okay. So we found out a little bit more about Adam and Liam. Yeah, this was much longer than the last one, obviously. Good 17 minutes. Like I said, whatever website he's using as of now, whether it's Wattpad or the same one, which I don't know the amount of characters you can have, but still, I suggest you read it because to save yourself from my stupidity. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Looking forward to part 3. So yeah, that was Case Shadows Part 2 Information. The case is going to be busted wide open. Probably. I don't know. Depending on how next chapter goes. But I swear if Skylar's a seductress, then... Liam, are you a mind reader? You with it? Good day. See you in Part 3.